I reread the first line of the report in front of me for the 20th time without comprehending it before sitting back in my office chair to sigh in frustration. Now, to be fair, the update on traffic issues at the bridge to the mainland wasn't exactly riveting reading, so I suppose I could be forgiven for my lack of ability to focus. Except my complete failure to process the words into a coherent sentence had nothing to do with the details of the situation and everything to do with the pending crisis looming on the horizon. And what exactly, you wonder, could make me so unnerved and anxious that I would have to physically unclench my jaw every 5 minutes and force deep breaths to unwind the knot of resistance and generalized nervousness in my stomach? Nothing to worry about, really. Just the scheduled arrival of my mother on White Witch Island. No biggie. Sigh. I sipped my coffee, aware the cold contents of my mug would do nothing to bolster my attempt at calm, rising to refresh it regardless. If anything, caffeine was going to wind me up further, but I had to do something, and with no real cases for me to sink my teeth into as a way to avoid thinking about Morgana Drake's inevitable landing, endless mugs of coffee seemed appropriate. The bullpen of the White Witch Island police station was quiet, most of my deputies out and about on patrol, though I did nod to Elisa Stormfeather, who flashed me a smile back from behind her computer. The shiny monstrosity of an epic coffee maker that had been a gift from my amazing boyfriend. My, how I hated that term, despite loving the man himself, Dr. Sam Spencer, didn't disappoint, dispensing the elixir of life into my newly emptied mug with a satisfying gurgle. The heady scent made me smile momentarily, at least, lost in the perfection that steamed under my nose. And then, on cue, I remembered. Mother was coming. Ugh. I paced back to my office, doing my best to hide my anxiety, closing the door firmly behind me as I exhaled into the quiet. It didn't help that Sam himself was nervous. My normally steadfast and patient partner was the kind of rock I'd come to lean on for the first time in my life. Recalling his brief hug and kiss this morning as we parted ways, paired with the crack in his laugh as he squeezed my hand, had me grinding my teeth all over again. A whole weekend with my mother ahead of me. Was it too late to cancel? To make an excuse that could stop the countdown? To run away? Mother! I jumped a little bit as Benjamin spoke, my giant Hades hound watching me from the oversized dog bed I'd installed for him next to my desk.